To new vlog. It is Wednesday, I don't know, February something. It's the Wednesday after I posted the last vlog, so I thought I'd pop in because I went to the store today and got some fun things. First off, that toaster I just showed you, how cute the frick is that? Aldi is coming in clutch for me because I found the coffee pot that I have, that mint green coffee pot at Aldi a few weeks ago now, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't need a coffee pot, but that is so cute. And I'm gonna do my kitchen with like some pink tones, so the mint green would just like look really cute. And I'm all about having my coffee time be very like aesthetically pleasing and calm and stuff, so I had to buy that. Today I went to Aldi just to get some like produce and stuff, but I always go through the non-food aisles, and I found the freaking toaster. And I mean, how do you see this and pass it up? And now I have a matching set. I would have passed it up if I didn't already have the coffee pot, but you know, so that's what that is. Just thought I'd say. And then if you did watch my last vlog, I was putting down the floors that you see here. See these floors? So it's exciting to have them done in the living room and in the little entryway. I am carrying these floors throughout the entire house, but each room needs a little bit of like plaster, patching, and paint. So we're just doing it room by room as we get a room done. So the living room is done except for the trim pieces, which will go along, where's my hand? Go along the bottom and cover the edges of the vinyl planks we laid down. So I bought those today. So hopefully we can finish that up in the next, well, during this week. And then I can start moving my furniture back in this room. The other thing I bought, which I showed you, was this little tiny like sample amount of paint. And the reason I bought this was I took a little bit of the flooring with me to Menards and I went through all these swatches. So I found the closest color I could get at Menards. I think it was like $6 to get this little thing, and it should be plenty to cover up that grid over there. So that is my cold air return for my house. If you know anything about ductwork, whatever. All you really need to know for our circumstances is that I can't cover it. And it's so big that I could not find any floor vents that size. There were some wall vents that were like 24 by 24 inches. And it's like very industrial looking, like it's just like, you know, gross. And it's for the wall, so it wouldn't be sturdy enough to stand on anyway. And this is bigger than 24 by 24. I think it's 30 by 24. I don't remember now, but I did have it measured at one point. But basically what we decided on trying to do is paint it so it blends into the floor a bit better. Because obviously right now it sticks out like a sore thumb. That is the color the floors used to be. You know that if you've watched my other vlogs, but if not, that's why it's that dark color. So anyway, that's why I bought this. And I'll get to that sometime this week. The other things I purchased, which you were probably like, what are all these little baggies? What's going on? I purchased a dresser off of Facebook Marketplace. When did I do that? I don't know, September, maybe like October probably. And I sanded it all down, got it to a nice color. And so it's just needed new hardware to match the rest of my aesthetic. So I've got 6 little knobs. Can you see these? I don't really know. little knobbies. They're a little industrial from the side, but they were like a very clean, just circle chunk from the front, which is what I liked. It's also like a smaller profile than some of the like actual button kind of looking handles, and I didn't like those. So they're a little industrial, but I think it'll be nice. And then so I have 6 of those on the top of the dresser, which I'll show you. You'll see it in this vlog. Planning on getting that done this next 2 weeks, so you'll see this in action. And then there's 4 big handles to pull big drawers open. So these are gonna look really great. And then this chalk paint I got in a matching black color. There are 2 areas of the dresser that were too narrow, I don't know if that's the right word, but like too tight for me to get into with sandpaper or with my electric sander that I bought and used when I was sanding the whole thing down. So, and it kind of like divides the sections of the dresser. So it'll look really cute as long as I paint it the same color as the handles, which this should be. And then I had to get the chalkboard paint because it'll go on wood and cover up previous stains and everything and stick or whatever. So now I'll have this much chalkboard paint for whatever I want to use in the future, which I'm sure will be many things. So that was my little haul for today. Oh, I also picked up my print of the custom I did in the last vlog, so let me just show you that too. So if you watched my last vlog, then you saw me make this piece. I just had it printed and I'm gonna ship it out tomorrow, so I'll have to cut it to size. But here it is. So yeah, looks great. So I'll cut that to size. I'll package it up in the morning probably. I'm not gonna work on it today. It's cloudy outside, so sorry it's like dark, but you know. What am I gonna do the rest of today? I'm working on my Patreon print. That's like the other big thing in this vlog. It's going to be my Patreon print design, which I started already, and then doing a couple little home projects that I just talked about. So buckle in, because that's what's happening next. And I'll probably work on that print tonight, so you'll see some iPad footage from me today. But that's all I got to say right now, so talk to you later. voiceover Devin here at your service. As you can see, my microphone for my camera died right before I started talking to you in this clip. Basically, what I'm probably saying is I put on my coveralls that you can see here because I'm going to be painting that cold air return that's on my floor down there in the corner to match the floor today. So I've got my painting coveralls on. I'm also planning on putting some plaster primer on my walls, which if you watched my last video, then you watched me put some of that on the ceiling. Basically, it's just a layer of sealant between the plaster and paint, and you need to just have it down before you can do any actual painting. So 2 big paint things to do. I show you here how the dresser turned out in like better lighting. I feel like I didn't get very good clips of it earlier, so I wanted to show you because I was having a very nice sunny day this morning. I think it turned out really nice. My handles look great, and it matches the other furniture that I've purchased for my house, which I'm very pleased about. It is a very old, like worn down dresser, so I was a little bummed because when I painted the black, it like seeped underneath the tape that I'd laid down. But all in all, it's got some bangs and bruises anyway, and you don't notice it until you like get right up there and look at it. And since this dresser holds my art stuff, only I am going to be this up close and personal with it besides you guys right now. So I'll get over it. That's fine. And then I just wanted to show you my room. I mainly have it back together, my living room. My floors look beautiful all laid down. My grandpa did come and lay the trim along the floorboards, as you can see. So it hides the edging of the floor we put down. So that looks nice and finished all along the edges. And then once I get that grid painted in this next clip, it's gonna look just freaking perfect. So that's what I'm doing today, those 2 things. I'm also planning on doing some sketchbook ink painting before I kind of dive into those house projects. So, buckle up. The last little leg of the video is underway. Okay, voiceover Devin out. everyone. It's going on 2:30 now. I'm sorry my last clip's audio didn't record for some reason. I'm hoping I explained everything all right. Sorry for the beeping, that is my coffee heating back up. But I hope I explained everything that I was going to do today in my voiceover well enough. I just wanted to touch base on that. You saw me do my sketchbook little time. And then off camera, I also brainstormed some zine ideas, which I thought would be really fun to create. So that was a good chunk of time that I used. And you saw me start to paint the grate that goes on my floor, which turned out really nice. My mom showed up during that time frame, which you also saw. She came over, she helped me while I was painting the grid outside. She put primer on the plaster in my kitchen, which you saw me do last vlog for the ceiling. Now she puts them on the walls that were ready to be primed. And then while she was here, she also helped me set up my living room back up completely to where it should be. So let me show you what that looks like, because it looks and feels so nice to have it all back and situated. So let me show you. Okay, so sage. So you come in here, we have the couch, the lamp, the light, the coffee table. My dining table is back set up with the mirror, and then that's the grid underneath. Like obviously you can still see it because there's huge gaping holes, but I do think I color matched that to the floor pretty dang well, if I do say so myself. Also, don't you just love this mirror? It's so freaking cute. Okay, moving on. From this direction, we've got my chair back over here with one of my paintings and a plant. I don't know if you can tell in the camera or not, but the cushion of this chair is all like torn up, so I'm debating on what color to redo that upholstery in. And then we moved all my plants back in here. And that's trash. I should have moved that before I started talking to you, but look at how cute the room looks. It looks so good. With the floor and everything, it looks great. Very pleased with how it looks. Now I gotta decide what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to my aunt and uncle's. All my cousins are coming over. We're just gonna do a little like food game night. And then tomorrow I am going to Bloomington to go to an art market just as a shopper and meet up with my brother. So I'll probably do a couple of panos of that going on while at the market. And maybe a couple of shout outs to my favorite people. I'll probably buy stuff. So I'll definitely show you whatever I buy, but probably not till Monday, because then I'm going to a Super Bowl party. But yeah, so I probably won't talk to you again for a little while. Probably some few clips, and probably not till the end of the weekend, but thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the little updates of today in my sketchbook time, and I'll see you next week. Stay there. Nice. Okay, what are we doing? All right, hey guys, it is Monday the 13th. The market I went to yesterday at Distilled Brewing, which you saw just a couple of little tiny clips of, I think actually only one clip of the market and one picture of a beer. It was actually a nice market in the sense that there was a lot of foot traffic. Like Distilled Brewing was super full and just about everybody was going back there and at least like taking a stroll around. There weren't any other artists. I don't know how to say it, traditional artists. There were multiple like jewelry makers, and I do consider them artists. So you know what I'm trying to say. There was no like paper print artists, painters there. So it would be nice to be the only one there. So I am gonna sign up for the one that's happening in April, which is their like small business promotion market. This one was like Valentine's Day themed. So I'm not sure if it'll be like a different group, or I did talk to one of the ladies there. She was a vintage seller. And she said she was going to be back in April, but actually she like works part-time at a local bookstore. So the bookstore was coming to set up and she was just going to be working that table. So maybe it's going to be more like that, which would, I think, probably be even cooler for me to be in on the mix of. So I wanted to go check it out, right? Because the entry fees, it's like $95 for the table. And I don't think, I've only ever gone to a market one time and made like just that amount. So I just am low on funds because I bought my house. So I was trying to be selective of what markets I paid for and whatnot. So I am gonna sign up for that one, which I'm gonna do today. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to touch base on that. But I'm gonna end the vlog here because I do already have so much footage. I just looked through it all. And if I filmed for a whole nother week, it would be like a super crazy long video and nobody has patience for that. So maybe I'll start making a video a week and that way I'm ahead of a couple. I'm not sure, but this video will be out on February 20th. And so that's today, or, you know, earlier in the year for you if you're watching it later. But I just want to say thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy the little like home reno stuff that I show you, my little like home projects like the dresser or the flooring process or rearranging my room. Let me know if you're into that or if you just want me to like stick on to the like sketchbook and actual painting stuff. Also, if you would like a Patreon print, sign up at any point in the month of February and I will send it out to you. Just so you know, you still have time to get that if you like that bookshelf picture. I'm kind of thinking about doing a few of those. So there's like a set of bookshelves with like different stuff on them. I don't really know if I'm doing that or not, but like if you think that's a fun idea, if you like that idea, let me know in the comments and maybe I will. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. If you're still watching me here, then you must like something that I'm doing. So join that for me. I'm doing my best over here to do all the things. So I will see you guys in another couple of weeks in another video. And I'll see you soon. Bye.